Howdy guys, Mac Double Tap. So after my first video I did with the this gun, we're gonna try and burn down, melt down. I called it meltdown. Took a little crap for that. And we're gonna run this gun from PSA until the barrel just gives up. And we're gonna run steel case ammunition through it to see if there's an actual difference. So you can see we have already discolored not only the gas block and the gas tube, but we've heated it up several times now. But that's actually not what I want to talk about today. I've been asked a few times about this grip and where I got it, and so let's talk about the grip a little bit. The grip is made by a company called THRIL, which a lot of you guys are probably going, never heard of them. THRIL is the company that makes the magazines for the AKV for Palmetto State, and they are about to get into making some other very well thought out products for the AR platform rifle. So I first got my hands on this grip at the Media Days event when we were all shooting a mile with a off-the-shelf AR-10 platform and 6.5 Creedmoor. This is the grip they had on it, and everybody there was like, wow, that is fantastic, and it is. So before I go any further, I know a bunch of people are going to go, why is every one of these guns on fire? That's because when I store my weapons, I store them hammer down to release the spring pressure, and just nothing's been shot yet today, so everything's still on fire with the hammers down. So that's why. So before you ask me in the comments, that's going to be the answer to why everything's on fire. So anyway, this THRIL grip is very, 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 it's laser stippled, and it's very reminiscent of what the Polymer 80 frames are, the stippling, or the custom stippling a lot of people do their Glocks. It is like when Heather first put it in her hand, she was like, oh, I love this grip. It's a little bit smaller in stature than what the Magpul grips are. And so here's some of the big differences in it. You can see how it's kind of shaved for the length, going into the length of pull. I think that's what made it nice for a female's smaller hands. It worked. I mean, Heather is tiny, 5'2", 80 pounds soaking wet, very small hands, and she just immediately loved this grip. It was actually designed to go on the short barrels, what is quickly becoming called PDW, personal defense weapon guns. Whether it's on a short-barreled rifle or on a braced pistol. The big difference is your standard grip is 22-degree angle. So your standard, whether it's your M16, A2, or the Magpul grips, they're 22 degrees. They might be 23. I don't actually remember. It's 21, 22 degrees, somewhere in there. And then Magpul came out with the MOE K2. The K2 was designed for the PDW style weapons, and it has a 17-degree grip angle. Some people love it. Even more people were like, man, I really, it's too straight up and down. Some people believe it went too far the other direction. And when I first grabbed hold of it, my initial response was, now you're just crying. I've always felt like the grip angle argument, if you're using the fundamentals, grip angle is irrelevant, but for comfort of shooting, especially competition shooters, so on and so forth, it's a big deal, I guess. But that being said, THRIL kind of decided to split the difference. So their grip angle is 19.5 degrees. So literally right in the middle. it really is. I didn't really believe 2.5 degrees was going to make a huge difference, but the way it feels in the hand, especially with the stock completely compressed, it's a big deal. I mean, it's a big difference. They are not released, haven't been released yet. You can pre-order them on the website. I'm sure Palmetto State will be carrying them when they are released. And, you know, they have a stock coming out that I'm trying to get my hands on a stock next, because I think, you know, it's going to be a game changer. I really do. I think it's going to be another great offering. You know, they put out a press release with this, but everything is manufactured in-house with THRIL. It's another company here in Pennsylvania, so I love that fact for myself. But it really is a very good option if you're looking for something. If you've held the K2 Plus or the K2 or the K2 Plus, this is a Plus. It's got the rubberized, and you thought, well, that's just a little too steep. This RTG rugged tactical grip from THRIL it's going to be an option I really wish you would check out. It really is halfway in between and makes a huge difference. So I'll put a link to them down in the description. It's THRILUSA.com. Right now, as of the time of making this video, October 2nd, I believe, 2019, they're obviously in production, because the one I got coming, this handy dandy little box, but they're obviously getting close to being on the market, and on the website you can pre-order them. I don't know what the price point's going to be. I'm sure it's going to be in line with anything from Magpul. You know, I haven't really looked at the BCM gunfighters or any of the other different angle grips. The 19.5 degrees may not even be something unique to them, but it is definitely unique, period. So that's the grip that's on that gun, for those that were asking. When you get it in your hand, I mean, it just, see if I can figure out how to stack these where you might could. So here we have, try and get this lined up best I can. There we have the standard MOE to the K2. You can see the difference. I mean, it's obviously it's not quite. I mean, there's an obvious difference. And then when you put the K2 on that, it's obvious that it's the happy medium. So that's that grip. That's why I was running it, where it came from. THRIL rugged tactical grip. And appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out the website, taps.net. And appreciate you guys watching, and have a good day.